Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing? It's been a long time. I've missed you all. My Yaden friends, people I've worked with, my AA and NA friends. I miss you all very much. I'm glad to be back here, glad to be alive. And if you can hear the music in the background, it's on the TV. It's Tom Petty, American Girl. Now that's being played 30 years ago at a thing called Live 8. No, I'm sorry, Live Aid. Live 8 was in the 2000s when Pink Floyd came back together. But 30 years ago, my God, I remember watching this and having a cassette player up to it in the 80s. It was 84, I think. And God, you never thought about time like this, like where it went. Digital music, talking to people that you know in masses with this computer. It's exciting. It's exciting, I'll say. But getting older is kind of a bummer too sometimes. It's I don't know, a little hard on the knees for me now. Things seem to be getting down, and it's not quite the man I used to be. Got to get back to that gym, back to that YMCA. Anyway, life is great. Life is great. I live here in Exton. There we go. Let's see. There you go. Exton hat. Have a couple part-time jobs. But here I am, semi-retired, and that's really what I want to talk about, age and love, I guess. Age is something that, for me, it just happened. I mean, one day I'm in Yaden and Fern and Parmalee at 16 years old, freezing cold, wondering whose car I'm going to get to jump in and drink a quart of beer and smoke some pot and listening to some rock and roll. And then time has gone by, and here I am in an elevator listening to Muzak, and it's Pink Floyd. Is anybody in there? And that was hard rock back then, man. Now it's Muzak on an elevator. Absolutely crazy. Wrinkles starting to show, and we get these bellies, and we get a lot of things. Let me just turn this off for a minute. Just don't know how loud that is. New chair, like my new chair. I don't know how loud that is on the video, but anyway, I am doing well. Very blessed. I've got a new Kia Soul. It is the best car in the whole world. No, the gerbils didn't come with it. I wish they did, but don't worry, I can make it part. It has lights in it that go with the music, like strobe lights, we used to call them back in the 70s. But think about that. Remember in the 70s, 1975, those that can remember that, you would think, 2015 was something that you would be in spaceships or flying around or something. You wouldn't be walking around like we are. We didn't really go as far as our imaginations took us. Our imaginations really told us it would be something different. I remember David Bowie's song, 1984. Your cranium will fill it full of air. You'll be shooting up on anything. Tomorrow's never there. And that was in 1984. He was singing this in like 1980. So here we are in 2015. I find myself getting these. Wait a minute, look at this here. I brought some papers to show you guys. Can you see that? Hoveround. That's the Hoveround, the little thing to get me in to drive me around so I don't have to walk. They want to give me a deal. I think I can get one for free now. I get plenty of these. See if you see this one. Let's see. There it goes. You see it? AARP. I'm a member. Get my magazine once a month. And another AARP, if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. AARP. And I know we're all getting it. So we're getting older. But, I find some bad things, of course. We're always going to be able to pick out negative. That's what we do. But I see people's lives change, through these years of mine. I was with a girl today that, I knew her. She was on drugs and alcohol and, getting out of places, just looking for a place to live was something to do. And her kids were being taken care of by her folks or something. And all she wanted was the drug and to live on the life, live on the line kind of thing. And I knew this girl. I said, this girl is not like that, man. Inside her, you take these drugs away, and inside this girl, when she gets older, maybe, and she was in her 30s then, maybe, we'll see this productive citizen, this wonderful mother, And I am blessed to see her and her daughter. Her daughter's a beautiful girl. She gave me some candy today and made me a CD. And the first thing on the CD was Hello Goodbye by the Beatles. And just a wonderful girl. And this woman, she is with her kids every day, takes care of them, buys them things when she can. She's not rich by no means, nor poor. But the child has dreams, but the mother's also there to guide her, and it's just a wonderful thing to see a person evolve like that. I'm so proud of her, and I look back at my life and I think I've done the same, and I think if we all look at our lives, we could say, what, we've had some problems, we've had some issues, drugs, alcohol, divorces, bad business decisions, health problems, but we got through them. If you're sitting here watching this, we've got through them. So we're on this side of the land. The Lord is the only one that can help us with this. I believe truly that God has been by my side. Otherwise, I should have been dead so many times, but He's kept me alive for some reason. I am now with my daughter, Devin. She doesn't live in my apartment here, but she lives with her mother, who's my ex-wife, and we get along fine. I was just over there yesterday, and we were working on some house things she needed help with, and we laughed all day and played and just enjoyed ourselves. That's some of the beauty that life brings to me, that I learn as I go through these years. 30 years ago was that Live Aid concert, and I know I was partying and doing all that back then, but you know what, from those 30 years I've seen a lot of people get married who are still married, in love. Bert Fanuto, one guy, this guy's got this family, he's so big, and he's married and having a wonderful time of being productive. God has blessed him with a beautiful family. And then there's other people I know. Guy Tom Campuzano, just back on the beer and drinking all the time and can't pull it together, and that's sad. And you can learn, Benjamin Franklin said it. He said, a smart man learns from his mistakes, but a smarter man learns from others' mistakes. So watch out around you and you see somebody really doing something not so bright or gets them into some kind of thing. We can learn from that, and putting all that into 55 years, you learn a hell of a lot. I haven't seen any Yaden people, been talking to Mark McCluskey, that kind of thing. Some things, I went to the movie the other day to see this In the Woods with Meryl Streep, and I just went by myself. AARP lets me go to the movies for $8, I think, and I get popcorn and a soda for $3. I don't need the soda. The soda, God, it's just so many empty calories. But anyway, I go to this movie. It was about, I swear, 3 hours long. And about, I don't know, 2 hours into it, I was sound asleep in my chair, and my soda and my popcorn in the movie chair. And I must have looked like one of those old guys that, I think is an old guy back in my day, sleeping. Look at the old man sleeping in the movies. That was me now. And I got this magnet. I don't know if it will show up there. Being old doesn't seem so old now that I'm old. And I keep this on my refrigerator. And being old is not a bad thing. Of course, a number is all it is. It's what it is inside. How you feel inside. How you doing today? Are you depressed? Okay, well, we get depressed. Let's get out of it. Let's work on getting out of it. Are we sad? Are we happy? If we're happy, let's be joyous that we have that emotion going on today. Are we angry at something or someone? Are we stuck in a situation we need to get out of it? All of this is work. And believe me, the older you get, the more work it seems to be. It's harder work to get out of things, to lift bags, to get up and off your knees and make those noises. Oh, I do it. And these naps, what happened there? All of a sudden, I'm dying for the nap in the middle of the afternoon, 2 o'clock. It's like, just an hour and a half nap. And I do it. I can't help myself. I love the nap. And I think people my age will say, yeah, I do that too. I realize that it's just something we do. It's something you get a little older, you like to nap. Maybe it's boredom. Maybe it's a way of getting out of depression. Whatever it is, but it's better than taking drugs or drinking like an alcoholic. That doesn't work for anybody. Trust me on that. I got my license after 8 years. I was in prison for 2 years. Well, year and 3 months. I mean, you don't want to do that. Today, I was, like I say, with this woman that I'm so proud of, and she got herself a tablet, one of those Verizon tablets, and the Ellipsis, and her and her daughter are going to, watch it and they YouTube and, do different things. She wants to write poetry. It's interesting. But I remember back in the day we had a computer, a little laptop, IBM ThinkPad, that you had to keep turning it off and turning it on. And, it was crazy. And now we're sitting here getting this really nice tablet. And so excited about it. And it's the little things. This hat. I love this hat. I live in Exton. Yay! I'm a Yeadon boy, all right? Nobody going to take Yeadon away from me. That's where I was born. Well, I was born in Philly, but I was raised in Yeadon, and all my good friends that are listening to this right now are dearest to me. My dearest friends are from Yeadon. People I call brother, and sister. And I hope they never go away. I wrote some notes because the memories go away a little bit, too. I had a brain surgery, but that didn't help in the. I'm not going to show you my brain. There it is. In the front lobe of my brain, or frontal lobe. I'm sorry, of my brain, which is short-term memory is where that comes from, and attitude. Anyway, let's see what else I got here. Hey. Memories, yeah, we just talked. Going to doctors. I go to doctors all the time. Nutritionists, psychiatrists, regular doctors. Went to a cardiologist the other day. They were worried about the heart because I had swelling in my ankles. I mean, Jesus Christ, what was swelling in my ankles? My grandmother got swelling in my ankles. What am I doing with swelling? I couldn't even put my shoes on. That's the craziest thing in the world. But here it is happening to me. What else we got? Then I'm smoking, yeah. AA and NA meetings I go to because in my life, I'm fortunate enough to realize that, I have a problem with narcotics and alcohol. And I've tried 100 times doing different things. Oh, I'll just have a couple tonight, or I won't have any hard liquor. I'll just have beer. No heroin, just the Percocets. Tried it all. Now I'm a coffee addict, but I've tried it all, and there is no works for me. So, it started back in Bonner. Hell, probably before that, down the woods, smoking a little weed with Jimmy Meyer, drinking a quart of beer with Mike McDevitt. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. It's the choices I made, and through life I never gave up on it and kept using and abusing. And finally I said, I can't do this anymore. And I've gone to AA, and I've been there from 1992 to now. And I'd love to say I stayed sober all those years. I didn't. There's things that happen. But continuous sobriety, I've got now over 2.5 years continuous sobriety. So that's something to be awarded for. You find a problem, you try to fix it, What else do I have here? Remedies daily, yeah. What we're doing, everything with your fish oil, Try to do the fish oil, do some of this. What are we eating? What are we say it now, what are we putting in our bodies, to eat, no more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You got to eat kale and carrots and grapes, and I have a juicer, now I make my smoothies all the time. I'm making smoothies, and they're good for you, and they do energize you, and they make you lose. Look, I got a little shark's tooth a friend bought me from the Bahamas, I think. It's a real shark tooth right there. What else do we got going here? Low carbs recipes. I'm doing all of that. Swollen legs, yeah. Younger days. Miss my younger days. I really do. There are times when I get up and I wish I could run outside and race somebody, or run to the store. It doesn't hurt to when I bend over and have to straighten up on my knees. I miss my younger days. I miss that youth feeling, but I think I captured it. And if we capture our youth feeling, let's keep it inside. We are young. They said it to us a long time ago in our age group. We're young. We can stay young. We're going to look different. We got to remember that. It'd be silly to go up to a 19, 20-year-old girl at the age of 55 and ask her for a date. That would be, as one girl said, creepy. And it would be creepy. It's, we have to. I talked to a friend of mine. I said, oh, there's a good-looking woman. And he goes, oh, my God, she looks like our mother. I said, no. That's the age we look like now. She is our mother. We're dating our mother now. That's what it is, being single and older. But there's a lot out here for us. There's singles groups. There's OkCupid and Plenty of Fish and different things. There's a thing called Meetup.com. You go to things. Like I say, my meetings I go to. I just enjoy life. I really do. I had a girl I was going to go on a date with, right? And she said, oh, that'd be great. We'll go on a date. And she said, do you have a Facebook account? And I said, yeah, I do. She says, what's your name and all that? So I give her all this name. I don't think anything about it, I don't hide from shit anymore, I don't worry about things. And she all of a sudden decided she didn't want to go on a date with me. And I said, why is that? She said, I watched your videos. So I guess I scared her away. The texting and the talking, you get the texting. And then, somebody just asked me, well, when I'm talking on the phone, can I read the text? Or I love it when I'm talking to somebody and they say, what's your cell number? And it's like, I don't know. I have to look in my cell to get it. Can you hold on and will you be there? And now I have the phone in the car. And when I stop at the Wawa, can I still take the phone and walk in the Wawa, or will it disconnect when I turn the car off? So there's all these new things I'm learning too, and I consider myself a technical savvy guy, but there's a lot I got to learn, not only in electronics but in life. In 55 years, I've learned a lot. I've learned what a good friend is. I've learned, I've looked back, and a good friend isn't someone that's knocking on my door every day. It's not somebody. It's people that reach out. Hey, are you okay today? I haven't heard from you in a bit. Hey, Bill, why don't you put one of those videos on the Facebook? You like them? Yeah. Well, push the like button so I know if I see it, or you comment on it. Then I know people like it. I see people 6 months later and they say, "Why don't you put those videos on?" I didn't know you liked them. If you like them, I'll do it. Like I say, I'm semi-retired. I work at 2 retail places, which is, learning new things. Into the smoothies, yeah, I'm starting to eat good. Cigarettes are still kicking my ass. I did join the YMCA, and what else is going on? Not much. I wish I could have a party and have all you guys here. I really do. I love all of you guys, and I mean that with the deepest love, with the youngest love I can have, not an old man love, I'll be 55 on the 16th of March, which I'm giving up on the hair coming back. You see, that's pretty much, yeah. What do you think, guys? Nah. And then, you got to wear glasses because you can't see without the glasses. And, I grew a little of this to make me look good. I go on some dates, yeah, just go to a diner and have something to eat. And if it goes great, we go on another date. And, then, maybe sex will happen, maybe not. But I'm not looking for anything. And I want to make this clear. Any kind of commitment. I'm not looking for any kind of move in with me. You're my soulmate. None of that. Just, let's be friends. Let's be friends with benefits. Let's do whatever. But I'm not ready for marriage right now unless the right person came around. But that's a whole nother story. Phillies are coming on soon. Can't wait to see them. I'm hoping Cole Hamels doesn't leave us. He's probably the only good guy we got left. Cliff Lee, maybe. I love the Phillies season. Harlem Globetrotters are in town. They come all the time during my birthday. So if any of my good friends out there want to go and see the Harlem Globetrotters and buy me a birthday present all at the same time, I'm in, man. Again, loving Philly, loving Exton. Sure, I'm eating my tasty cakes and my soft pretzels. Doing all that kind of thing. It's a beautiful time of the year. A little cold, but God again blessed me with a car. The last 8 years I was walking in these winters, and now I'm driving in a car, and I'm giving people rides that need it, and going to my meetings. So, don't feel old. Don't feel used up. Even if you're alone, don't worry about it. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. Talk to plants. Get a dog. It doesn't matter. Be with yourself and be happy with that. Because you got to take you anywhere you go. So I learned that. I better start liking this fucking guy, or I'm in bad trouble. I'm gonna hate where I'm going, because this dickhead's gonna be with me everywhere. No, I don't want that. And you know what? I found out that other people don't think I'm so bad either. Hey, that Bill, yeah, he's all right guy. Oh, the guy that does the videos, yeah. Oh, the Yaden dude. Oh, yeah, the AA guy. I'm all right. Is my story over? Hell no. I've got dreams. I want to be, Wall Street guy. I want to do all of that, play electric guitar for, a great band. I want to be rich and famous, win the lottery. I want all of that stuff. But for right now, I'm quite happy with everything I've got, man. And would I like to share that with another person? Yeah, absolutely would. Wish my mom was still around. That'd be the first one I'd share with. But if, like I say, the right girl comes, hey, you never know. Yeah, you guys remember my mom. I miss her a lot. Actually, here's a picture of her. Of you guys that remember Mom. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to show. She's showing me her nails. She was in Yeadon. I was living in Denver, and she got this nail job done. And she has them like this. So she sent the picture so I could see her new nail job. And that's a typical Yeadon Christmas. The Christmas tree right over there. Mom right here. Yeah, it's just hard to see. I think it's the picture. Anyway, that's my mom. Well, I'll wrap it up now, guys. It was good to talk to you. Please stay healthy. Stay happy. One person, I say this all the time. All I want you guys is be free, be happy, and be safe. Don't go drinking and driving. Don't curse your wife out or curse your husband out. Getting these crazy arguments. Things that you say you don't mean. And, just kind of love everybody if you can. Just hold the door for an old person. Because believe me, that old person ain't going to be able to get the door next time. It's going to be you. Remember what this says. Being old doesn't seem so old now that I'm old. Love is a wonderful thing, and I have a lot of it in my life. I have a lot of people that tell me they love me, and they really mean it, and they show it. I hope that for you guys too. All right, until next time, this is Bill from Exton, PA, formerly Yeadon, PA, and I hope you got something out of what I had to say. Summing up is just about love, and don't let yourself grow old, man. Just keep on trucking. All right. Talk to you soon. Hey, if you like it, hit the like button on the Facebook. And if you don't like it, just don't say nothing, or put a negative comment if you like, or put a comment. And that way, if I see a lot, I'll do it more often. I like talking to you guys. I think of a topic and go. And today's topic was age and love. So God bless all of you people, and God bless your families, and thank all you guys that went to war for us too. Thank you for allowing me to have my freedom. I cherish my freedom. I've lost it once when I was in jail. Plus with alcohol and drugs, that you're imprisoned with that too. So I'm so happy to have everything that I have now. All right. God bless, and hopefully we'll cross paths somewhere. Ever in Exton, give me a call. All right. Bye, guys.